Hey everyone, Victor Fernandez here, coming to you live from the gym, because, really, where else would I be? But I wanted to hop on here actually right now while the thoughts were still fresh in my mind, because I want to share a little bit of a story for you that was a real unique spin, and I don't want to use the word spin, that's too PR-ish, but you understand what I'm saying, on the old question that I get 184,000 times a day. And that's, how do I get motivated to get healthy and fit? And I can't even claim credit for this one, because I'm actually taking this from someone I was having a conversation with just a little while ago on Facebook, and he shared a comment on a thread regarding getting, someone wanting to get motivated, and it was an absolutely classic response, where he said, "You want motivation? Go to your doctor's office, sit down in the waiting area, then look around. That's your future if you don't start getting healthy and fit now, if you don't do something about it now." I was like, damn, that was the best one yet. Like I said, I can't claim credit for that one, because that one I completely borrowed from him, because it was an absolutely classic line, and it plays into my message that if it sounds like I'm a little fired up, it's because I am. Because you hear from me all the time, and I'm sure from other people as well, talking about investing in yourself, investing in your health and wellness. Now, I know for some of you, and maybe even more of you, maybe a lot of you, the first thought that crosses your mind is, well, he's talking about, spending money. And can that play a role in it? Sure. If you need that kind of help, that quality of help, the quality of service that I provide, that friends of mine who are health and fitness coaches provide, yes, that's quality work. There's going to be a price tag attached to it. Absolutely. But that's not even what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about investing in yourself, as in the time, the effort, the dedication, the desire, the drive, the sweat, the time, the physical work that goes into becoming and being healthy and fit. That's what I talk about when I say investing in yourself, investing in your health and wellness. And because it goes back to even a phrase that I've used quite often before. You're either going to invest in your wellness now, or you're going to invest in your illness later. Because let's face it, what happens as we get older, things start to break down. Health issues start to creep up. All those years of not taking care of ourselves start to catch up to us. And like I said before, I'm a little fired up because when I read that response from that one gentleman I was exchanging messages with, thank you, by the way, because I told him I was stealing his line because it was too good, too golden not to share. And but I'm truly fired up because when I read that message, I immediately thought of my own father. And here's the issue with me that I have right now. It wasn't that long ago, at least it doesn't seem like that long ago, when my father was in his 50s and 60s, and he was as sharp as a tack, full head of hair. I mean, I was already going bald by then, and he had this full head of hair that I envied. It was so thick and lush and dark. And he was in great shape. He was thin, but he wasn't too thin. He was fit. He was going to the gym. He looked 20 years younger than he was. And then one day, he decided that there wasn't any reason for him to be working out anymore. He was starting to have balance issues. He got it stuck in his head that going to the gym was what was causing his balance issues, even though it was what was keeping his balance issues away for as long as they were. And he stopped going. And he immediately went downhill. He suffered a major stroke in that time, 5-6 years ago. And now he's 78 years old, going on 79. And he can barely move. His balance is all but gone. His strength is all but gone. You know, he looks like somebody who's 20 years older than he is. So he's gone 40 years in the opposite direction because one day he decided that it wasn't important enough anymore for him to take care of himself, to stay healthy and fit as he got older. It's just, so yes, that's why I'm fired up. And that one response that gentleman shared on that one post, in specific post on Facebook, really brought it out of me. And I'm glad that it did, because I see it so many times. I see so many people out there. I'm sure I've talked to some of you who find every damn excuse in the book not to take care of yourselves, as if your health means nothing, as if you don't have a reason to stay healthy, to get healthy, to take care of yourselves, to not just exist and live until however old you live to, but to truly thrive and enjoy life. You know, we always talk about, those catchphrases like, 40 is the new 30, and 50 is the new 40, and 60 is the new 50, and all that. Well, guess what? 40 isn't the new 30, and 50 isn't the new 40, and 60 isn't the new 50 if you don't take care of yourself at 30, 40, and 50. It's as simple as that. It just doesn't happen. You don't just magically feel 50 when you're 60. You have to do something about it. You have to make it happen. I have clients, in their 50s and 60s to prove it. I've got a client of mine who's 68 years old, who dances 6 miles, and I'm not exaggerating, 6 miles almost every night. And more power to her. I mean, she inspires me. She motivates me. But if you need some added motivation, take it from the quote that I just borrowed from a Facebook friend of mine who I shared with you. You need some added motivation? Take some time, go to your doctor's office. Sit in one of the chairs in the waiting area. Take a look to your left. Take a look to your right. That's your future if you don't do something about it now. Well, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I appreciate all of you for watching, for listening in. I want to help all of you. I really do, and I'm fired up about it, more so today than and maybe in a long time. But I want to help as many people as I can, and I hate to see people not taking advantage of the opportunity they have to really, really, really make themselves healthy and fit, and truly be able to enjoy life. Take care, folks. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.